The first thing we had on the list was the oven, which we replaced the oven, so the keypad's working now. You can see the times on there.
Yes.
The next thing we had was minor scratches in the cooktop, which were right here, and we can see those have been fixed in the edge.
Yeah.
Let's see. Got that. Let's see. Then we had a board in the back on the deck. Which
Okay. That's okay. Because I'm taking the video.
We only had one board that was supposed to replace, but we ended up replacing that one too.
Oh yes, yes, I saw that it has been replaced. Yes, this is new wood. Yes.
Let's see.
Oh, is there anything like, I think we put a blue tape here. I'm not sure like whether it's a natural crack or you were do anything about it.
No, that's called checking. So that's natural in any kind of dimensional lumber. It actually happens in boards as they dry out, especially if you get whiter. Let's see. So that's upstairs. Okay, let's see. Back in here we got.
Oh, there is one blue tape here. You see that?
Got my guy,
这个地方还没有修，因为它外墙是有破损，他会修的。Yeah， 这块板子和外面那块白色的板子都是新换的。Yeah.
So there was a scratch and a bunch of scratches in the bottom of this. We got that taken care of.
Yeah, so I didn't see the scratch right now.
And there was a dent on this side.
Did you replace the new? Yeah. The whole, so the whole microwave have been replaced?
No, just the trim around it.
Oh, just trim.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So we got that done. Let's see. Then there was a spot in the garage. I'm not sure why they put this one on here, but we went ahead and fixed it anyway.
Yeah.
This corner right here, there was a little chip was taken out of it, so
right.
they just repaired that corner.
Okay. Yes, it's good right now. 它加了一些这个水泥。对，之前我们看到这里有一个缺口。
Then we had, there is some outside stuff, but we'll do that when we do the home inspect list. And we were missing a gallon of our touch-up paint, but it's over there now. So we got that.
Okay, so you put that, that's the touch-up paint, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Let's see.
Good.
That's upstairs. This is private home inspection. We'll do that in a second. That's outside. So on your home inspectors list, so I'm just going to go through the stuff that's on the inside now, and then we'll go upstairs and do upstairs. So we had a damaged piece of weather stripping down here.
Yes.
So I just replaced it.
Okay, sounds good. So right now it does not have the light connector. Okay, pretty good.
Let's see.
Yeah. 之前房检的时候，这边它没有安那个 weather strip， 就是没有安那个塑料皮，就是所以它当时是可以看到那个缝隙的。Yeah.
And then in here, there was he was just stating that the gap here needed to be caulked, so we had that caulk closed.
Okay.
We got that done, and whenever he was here, our garage door opener wasn't operating properly.
Yeah.
So we got that adjusted, so that's operating. And then I'm going to put this back up as well. Yep. So the next thing was the hot water heater. So he said that you didn't have hot water, but they had turned the power off on the street, and then they turned it back on. Whenever they do that, the hot water heater can go off. So you can stay right here, I'll show you.
Okay.
So when the home inspector here, he said we didn't have hot water, but this is, I just walked up to it and did like that, and now it works.
Okay.
So if the power goes out and then you don't have hot water, you just come out here and turn it back on.
Okay. Yeah, it's just like power on and off that button.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah. So the only other thing that can happen is sometimes this one will trip. Like if it trips, then that will actually eventually go out.
Okay. Yes.
So, and then you have to reset it, and then it didn't come back on. So it did come back on.
Yes.
So sometimes it'll come back on automatically.
Yeah.
But if it goes too long without power, it'll just shut down.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see. So.
Oh, one question.
Yeah.
One maybe simple question. What is this like function?
Just a storage area.
Oh, okay. This is just a storage.
It's underneath the stairs, so instead of wasting the area, they sheetrock it so you can use it for storage.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good.
Nice little feature.
Yeah.
Let's see. And then, let's see. In here, I already talked to him about it. The home inspector said that this light was 57 inches, which is about this high. And he said in order for it to be safe, it needed to be 60 inches. Well, Gal said he might not use this as a dining room. So I put a piece of wire up there and just moved it higher.
Yeah.
So he can move it higher or lower, however he wants to.
Yeah.
But that was not something that really needed to be addressed, but I went ahead and did that because he said.
Yeah. I told the buyer that this can be adjusted because the length of the chains can be adjusted by themselves. Yes.
Yeah. So the other part in here too was the home inspector said that the fireplace didn't work, but you have to leave the switch on for a couple seconds. So you have to let it sit. It goes through all its safeties and then it starts up.
Right. Right.
So I think what the home inspector did was come in and looked and say, "Oh, it's not working." So then he said it's not working, but if you let it sit for a minute, it'll come back on.
Yeah. So. And at that time, because this home did the home inspection kind of at the early stage, I'm not sure whether at that time the gas, is connected or not.
Oh, it was.
It was
just whenever the first time you start this up, if it's cold, it has to start the pallet light, and then the pallet light has to get to a certain temperature before it'll actually ignite everything.
Right.
So now it's warmed up. Now when I flip the switch, watch, it'll come on faster.
Right.
It's on now.
Right. Sure.
So it's just, I think he just didn't wait long enough. So
yeah.
But so we got that one. Let's see. That's upstairs, and then
我们再一条条的过这个房屋检测报告。
In here, these shelves, when he was in here, we had to repair that sheetrock, so we had taken the shelves down.
Yeah.
And so now we put it back up.
Okay. Okay, looks good.
Let's see. Okay. That was the last one he had was on about the oven.
Okay.
So, all right. So then we have some upstairs things. We can go
一楼有一个空间，一个权位。你先去2楼。2楼有个 loft area.
The first one was in here. I'm gonna open this up, then I'll let you come in.
Okay.
You
mean the cable box?
You can come in.
Yep.
Up here, we were missing some of this boxing, this stuff. So we put the right stuff in. So now he's got everything in here. All his components are in here.
Right.
This is what it looked like before. They had the small box.
Yeah.
So we've got that taken care of.
Yeah.
He'll get a key to this at closing.
Okay.
So
Sounds
then
good.
there are 2 more extra keys inside.
Okay. Sounds good.
So
洗衣房还有这个 sink.
all right.
Yep.
And we got that one. We're gonna go up here. Put this one on too. You can come this way.
Okay.
So you don't have to look around the line.
就是进到 attic 里面去。
Upside. Now I've already explained this to the buyer. The home inspector said that since this is angled, that the airflow doesn't work the same. And I explained to the buyer that that's not actually true. The airflow is based on how much pressure is inside of this box, not whether or not the box is upright or vertical. So if that didn't work, then that means the air wouldn't flow through that ductwork either because it's turned up and down. So that means so I explained that to him so that he knows what's going on there, so that we won't change anything there.
So that means like no repairs is needed, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that like normal in every house like this?
Oh yeah. It depends on what the heating and air guy is doing. Sometimes where he's strapping it to, there's not a convenient place to strap to, so it ends up angled. Sometimes he does an angle so he can turn in with one and come out with the other. Like if this was not running that way, it's running back this way, then he'll tie it in that way so it'll. So
it all depends on which direction that air duct goes.
Yeah, however the installer wants to install it.
Yeah, so. I think because it's connected to 3 air ducts, so it's kind of like in the middle, you know.
Yeah, and it doesn't really matter. So what affects whether or not air is flowing through all these is the amount of air pressure inside that box. And so that the air pressure inside that box doesn't matter if it's tilted, straight up, or vertical. It's all the same.
Okay.
So let's see. Then actually let's back up to here because there was another home inspection item in here that this bathroom right here.
Let me turn on light.
So so this part was out, so we just slid it back in.
Yeah.
So it's back in. So
yeah, sure.
So we got
the small stuff.
Yeah. It's just one of the small things that was out whenever he was here. Inside that latch, and it was back here. Can't remember.
This is the bonus room.
Yeah, I can't remember which window it was. Oh, it may have been this one. Because there's still a little bit of dirt there. I'll get that cleaned off. I thought they cleaned it all off. But they missed this spot right there. But you can see it works now. So I'll bring my cleaner back up here and clean this one little area. So there was some
dirt, right?
Yeah.
Kind of like stuck.
Yeah. It was like just dirt had gotten in there, so you can see what it looked like.
Yeah.
So I just cleaned it out, but I'll clean that again. So.
Yeah.
The lights is just the way it's designed by the garage door company. So this one just happens to be red, and that one happens to be green.
Okay. And this is
what happens. Watch this light whenever I interrupt this beam.
这边是红色的灯，这边是绿色的灯。我们再问他是不是红色的是不正常的。
So this, you can see it starts to flicker a little bit. So actually, see the one on that side? See it flickering?
Yes, it's yes.
So this one is just saying it's on, and this one's on too. But if that one starts flashing, that means there's something in the way here.
Okay.
So you could do this one too.
Yeah.
So if this one gets broke and it won't work right, or that one gets broke and it's not working right, the light will go out.
The light will go out.
Yes.
Right.
So
okay.
If this is broke, it'll go out completely.
So the red is normal, right?
Yeah.
The red light is normal.
Yeah. There is not a green light on this side.
Okay.
It's only a red light over here.
Okay.
So, and then the other side just has a green light.
Okay. Thank you for your explanation. Sure. Thank you.
All right, but we did cut the grass and we did a power wash on the house, so we did the extra power wash. So they shouldn't have to cut the grass for a couple weeks. So,
yeah. Okay.
Let's see. Mark had noted that there was an ant-hill here. And
yes, correct. That's what we noticed during the first walkthrough orientation.
So one of the things I did is a couple days ago, I came and I put some of this stuff down here as for bait for fire ants. So I put some down so they can start taking it into the anthill and eating it, and it'll kill them. Okay. And then today I reapplied a second coat of it, so we should be good. And I put some there. I put it over here.
Okay.
And then I brought it also down here, and I went ahead and put some over here too, just in case there's any other ants around the house.
Okay.
I went ahead and put it there. So.
Okay.
Just to go ahead and treat.
Yeah, but I did still see some ants are still here. You see, not many, just like a couple of ants.
Yeah, it's going to take them a while. That stuff doesn't kill them instantly. This
Okay.
is bait. They have to take it back into the nest, and then they have to eat it, and then it'll kill them.
Okay,
So
yeah.
it takes a while to kill all of them.
Yeah, I did see there are still ants there.
Yep.
Is this the only way to treat the ants, or do you?
Yes.
If it's like after closing, they still like 2 weeks later, they still see the ants here. Is there any way that builder can do to do another round of treatment?
Yeah, I can put some more of that down if you want me to, but typically there's not. I don't think. The only other thing you could do is really call a pest control and have them treat for ants or spiders or whatever else you want, because we only treat for termites.
Yeah.
So if you really want to prevent them from having anywhere, it might be a good idea to start treating. If they find more, I can come back and sprinkle some more of that stuff on it. I keep it on me, so if I ever see any fire ant hills, I can just put a little bit on and it'll kill them.
Okay.
It just doesn't happen instantly.
Yeah.
So over here.
这房子的前面，
I won't make you
这
go
房子
back
侧
over
面
here.
，cross face 的房子，2个 AC units。Yeah.
So back in that
Yeah, 就 cross
corner,
face.
yeah, back in that corner over there,
Yeah.
some of the plastic was pulled back. So we've got all that plastic fixed back over there.
Yeah, they were like this before. Yeah, right now it's fixed. Good.
Yeah, and I actually climbed up underneath the house and came all the way around to make sure everything was in place, make sure there was no debris or anything else like that.
Okay,
So
sounds good.
there's no areas, but like if you take your hand, you can actually pull this siding out. It's not uncommon.
Yeah.
But it's not designed to be nailed here unless you're in like 120 mile an hour wind zone, which we're not. So we checked the house and we had them go around and make sure, do some exterior touch up on it, and to make sure we didn't need any extra nailing done. So so we did have them come and check that just to make sure.
So that means like in this whole community or this whole area, this is not like a nailed down, right? This fiber cement is that the fiber cement?
So this extends up to here, and then they nail it here, and then they put another piece on to cover the nail.
Okay.
So sometimes you'll see a little nail that'll dip down below where they nailed it a little bit too small, and then they have to put a putty on it and fix it.
But I could not like pull this up. So how can you put it?
Oh,
this
it's
up?
just
Oh, can you pull this up?
not that one.
Yeah. So
But see,
that's
they
what
might have
I'm
put a little
saying.
pin nail there.
Oh,
So sometimes if it's too loose, they will put a little nail in it, but sometimes they don't. And it's fine, because this can have up to a 1/4 inch gap according to Hardy Plank up underneath.
so that means like not every piece of the fiber cement needs to be nailed down. Is that correct?
Well, yeah, that's right. Not all of it needs to be what's called face nailed. So, and I've got 2 hoses and 2 sprinklers right here. So
Yeah.
that he can keep watering his grass.
Okay, so this is left for the buyer, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Is this like wiring should be like and get rid of, or is it like? I think it needs to be get rid of, right? Like this stuff.
Oh, yeah, you can hand me that.
Right. Yeah.
I can take that.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, I had to get them to come and wire. They had to wire these up.
Yeah. Yeah. 我把那个不要的一些电线给了他，就是那些都是垃圾。
All right.
Yep.
Let's see. Let's walk around back. I think that is everything on all the list. So now he already knows about the retaining wall. One of the things that we did additionally is we've got this row of bushes going all the way across here.
Yeah.
So that's to help give some
这
privacy.
边种了一些 bushes. Yeah.
So, and it actually does run onto his property some as well up here. But we wanted to create some privacy between them
Right.
and their backyard.
Right.
So those
Sure.
will grow up over time. I did see that this morning, so we've got that marked, and I'm trying to get that fixed tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
这个 blue tape 这个地方，它明天会修。这个外墙有一个缺口。Yeah.
And soon they're going to be landscaping this lot.
Yeah，
And once
这
they
隔
do,
壁的
we're gonna clean
他们
out
还没
this
建
area
好这
right
个
here.
房子。Yeah，
But some of the dirt is washed away.
Yeah。再拍一下这房子的后面，后面和侧面。Yeah.
They're going to come in here. They're going to clean all this up because this
Yeah.
is where the dirt rinse down.
Yeah.
And out there and right here, we're going to clean that up.
Right.
But we just can't do it until we get the side on that yard, or it'll just keep washing
Yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah. I know this house is still under construction. Yeah, 这个房子，是就是他隔壁的房子不是我的买家买的，是别的买家买的，所以他这个房子还没建好，所以他的这个草还没有铺。等他草铺完之后，他们才会做这一段这个路的清洁。这是我们的房子，这个。All right. Thank you. Is there anything else that the buyer needs to be aware of prior to closing?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. I think that's it.
Okay.
If you have any questions, go ask your real estate agent because he lives right there.
Yeah, okay. yeah.
So, but
Yeah.
no, I think he should be set. Just remember, once you come in, if you find something that doesn't work right, just put a warranty ticket on the Lennar website, and they'll go ahead and start addressing anything you find. So
Yeah.
So just keep that in mind, and I think that's it.
Okay. What was the construction like in front of this home? Like
They're finishing up that drainage pond over there.
Oh.
So they've got the fence in, they've dug out the inside, and they're fixing it, and they're fixing out a bank so the town can approve it.
Yeah.
Once the town approves it, they're going to pull all that stone out, and they'll landscape all of this.
Okay.
So, and they're actually getting ready to start. You've seen that they've started cutting concrete up around the neighborhood.
Yeah.
So they're doing that so they can prepare to put the top coat of asphalt on.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know how many. I don't know. It could be several more weeks before they actually do that, but they're preparing to do it. So
Right.
it's coming along.
Yeah. Okay. 飞机飞过。
That's it.
Yeah, the part of the reason that I really, we really like this house is that it has a lot of privacy. It doesn't have a neighbor on the right side of the home, and it does not have a neighbor in front of the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we actually put the side down and stuff too. We've already got this side finished.
Yeah.
So that he won't have to worry about that because there was some washout happening here from rain and stuff. But
Yeah.
now that we have that all the way down to the next house, they don't have to worry
Yeah.
about that.
Oh, in terms of like, cutting grass in the future, so this, my buyer, the homeowner, needs to cut this area or not?
No,
Like,
he can stop at his property line, which is right here.
okay.
So it runs straight up that way.
Okay. So kind of like from here, this point to that, there's no pink ribbon there, right?
No, it's up. I think it's up higher than the wall.
Oh, like back
or is that
in
it
some
over there?
trees.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'd have
Yeah,
to
I
look
see
at
that.
I'd have to look at his plot plan to see if that's the angle or if it comes and turns back there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Let me look in here.
Yeah. 就是你的地界线是在这儿，那个另外那个粉色装的是在那儿，所以你只要这两个地界线对应的这个区域你割草就可以了，这边你都不用管，这边是公共的区域，但是你也可以享受这个很大的一片 open area.
Yeah, this is this corner.
Yeah.
And that corner is that one over there.
Yes.
So you have a big wide yard.
Yeah, 这是你的这个 map， 它是一个这个形状的，对，所以你有5个这样的地桩的，对。Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, this is a great house, great deal. Everything is good.
Yeah. It's a pretty home. It's really a pretty home.
Yeah, it's a very solid home, and I can tell. Yeah.
He'll be happy here.
Yeah. Thank you so much for building this beautiful home for us.
Sure.
Yeah.
And I will. One of the things I'll do before closing is I'll go in and I'll complete all my paperwork and I'll send this to him so he can get it in his email before closing.
Right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Bye.